question about it, Boston is a city bursting at the seams with talent. And tonight we're introducing you to one of the city's most esteemed artists, John Wilson, born and raised in Roxbury.
Now, his art is on display at the Museum of Fine Arts Boston right now, but I'm going to take this opportunity to give you a look inside of his life and the exhibit. Welcome to Roxbury, the geographic center of the city, the heart of Black Boston, and the birthplace of artist John Wilson.
His life came out of that community very deeply.
John Wilson was born in 1922 to immigrants from British Guyana, and although his career took him to many places, including Europe and Mexico, family was always important to him. He went on to marry his wife, Julie. They had 3 kids, Erica, Rebecca, and Roy. Roy invited us into his childhood home in Brookline for this interview.
I just have this vision of him doing anything to protect us.
Wilson passed away in 2015 at the age of 92, but the memories Roy made with his father are still very much alive.
He was upstairs working a lot. It's just kind of impressive seeing all the stuff that he had been working on in his studio for so many years, to see it all in one place.
That place, the walls of the Museum of Fine Arts Boston, where 110 of his works are all on display in the exhibition Witnessing Humanity, the Art of John Wilson. As we're walking through the exhibit, what I noticed is this theme of self-portraits, right? It's kind of like John Wilson is walking through the exhibit with you.
Throughout his 6-decade career, so much of his work is focused around portraits of himself, his family, and his friends.
Edward Saywell, one of the co-curators, says as an art student, Wilson never got to see himself in art history books or exhibitions.
And when he did see representations of Black Americans, all too often he described them as caricature-like or dehumanized. And one of the threads that you see throughout the entire exhibition is the incredible humanity and empathy.
Wilson spent 6+ decades creating artwork that challenged viewers to not just look, but to see.
The works speak to not only key political and civil rights moments over those 6 decades, but they speak to what life was like in Roxbury growing up in the 1940s.
Long before Wilson's works were in the MFA, they were on display in the neighborhood that helped shape him. One of those works sits on the campus of Roxbury Community College, called Father and Child Reading.
I know that he was very dedicated to the idea of being a father.
The other, a very well-known piece called The Eternal Presence, more affectionately known as The Big Head.
For him, putting it in Roxbury, I think, was as important as the piece itself. And the fact that people come once a year to polish it and to refinish it was completely moving to the man.
The piece sits on the campus of the Museum of the National Center of Afro-American Arts. When people visit, how do you want them to feel leaving the exhibit?
My sincerest hope is that any visitor is going to see an extraordinary Boston artist who should be on the national stage.
We are as magical, as strong, as thoughtful, as human as any other people on the planet.
That was a beautiful piece.
Thank you. Yes. Now you're ready to go.
Yes, I am.
Now I've got you. It was quiet in the studio.
MFA. Yes, I was listening to everything there. So talented, and not just with the painting, but the sculptures as well.
Yes,
amazing.
And to think, he belongs to us.
Yes, that's right.
Born and raised in Roxbury. We have so many people like that in our community, so it's so exciting when you get to see it.
No question.
And unearth it and share it with people.
So when is this exhibition?
All right, so it's at the MFA right now. It's
Okay.
going to be on display until June 22nd.
All right.
So you have a little more time, and then if you want to make another trip, it's going to be at the Met in New York.
A lot of people are going to be going. They're going to say, I saw Courtney's story, and that's why I'm here. We still have much more ahead.